Dear religion founding people of Khabar Tatak, in the religion section of Khabar Tatak, the story that I have brought before you today describes once upon a time the entire snakes were cursed to total destruction in a sacrifice. Even snakes like Sesnag, Baskinag, Takchaknag were not safe and they were themselves coming towards the sacrifice to destroy themselves when the sacrifice was suddenly stopped and their life saved. On the basis of Mahabharata, I will make you understand as to why the mother of snakes herself cursed her own sons for its total demolition, and who and why organized the snake sacrifice and who stopped it. Kadru, the mother of snakes, and Vinita, the mother of Gurudev and Arundev, were their real sisters, married to Maharishi Kashyap. This sparked jealousy between them. One day, while walking along the seashore, Kadru and Vinita saw a horse named Uchchaisrava standing in the distance. This horse emerged during the churning of the ocean and was completely white like the moon's rays. Kadru bet Vinita that the horse's tail was black, while Vinita insisted that the tail was also white. To win the bet and trick her sister and co-wife Vinita into becoming her slaves, knowing that the Antesrava horse was completely white, Kadru instructed her Naga sons to transform into shuttle forms and cling to the horse tail. Kadru's Naga sons refused to obey this order given by their mother out of jealousy and based on false. Fearing that her sons would become slaves of their sister and co-wife Vinta due to their disobeying her order, Kadru cursed them with total destruction. Fearing the curse of total destruction, Kadru's Naga sons followed the order given by Mother Kadru despite it being based on a lie. Due to this deception, Vinta saw the horse's tail black in the morning and lost the bet, resulting in her becoming Kadru's slave. As per the order of Mother Kadru, the snake son of Kadru helped in fulfilling the evil intention of their mother by clinging to the tail of Uchesrava horse. But despite this, the curse of their destructions given by their mother Kadru remained intact. Mother Kadru could not free them from this curse even after going to the shelter of Father Kashyap. He did not free them from the curse. However, due to being combined with some special characteristics and qualities by predicting the survival of some of these snakes, he definitely freed from her fear for some time. Now let's learn about the snake sacrifice performed by King Janmejay in which snakes were about to become extinct. Once King Parikshit, the father of King Janmejay, grandson of Arjun and son of Abhimanyu, went hunting in the forest. He spent almost all in the entire day searching for the prey but was unable to find any. When the dusk of the day arrived, he spotted a deer grazing grass in the distance. He aimed at the deer and shooted his arrow. When he went to retrieve the hunted deer, the deer, despite being injured, galloped from one place to another place and disappeared. Distressed by his search for the injured deer, King Parikshit came upon a hut where a sage named Samik was meditating. The king questioned him about the arrival of an injured deer from his place in this area. Being in deep meditation, Sheikh Samik did not reply. The king repeated question followed by Sheikh Samik's refusal to respond and is sitting with his eyes closed. Enraged King Parikshit, who was suffering from hunger and thirst at that time, he picked up a dead snake lying in the bush, wrapped it around Sheikh Samik's neck, and returned to the place. When Sheikh Samik's son Sheikh Sringi learned from a friend about King Parikshit's insult to his father, he, without thinking anything, cursed King Parikshit. saying, King Parikshit has insulted my meditating father by wrapping a dead snake around his neck. Therefore, he will die from a snake bite within 7 days. When Sheikh Samik learned of his son Sheikh Sringi having cursed King Parikshit, he was deeply saddened. He rebuked his son for this. He stated that sentencing a capable king like Parikshit to death for such a minor mistake was detrimental to the kingdom. But the curse could not be revoked any longer. Sheikh Samit then had his disciples inform King Parikshit of the curse his son Sringi had given him, stating that he would die within 7 days from the bite of a Takchik snake. He added, this curse cannot be revoked. In such a situation, you should focus on appropriate action. Meanwhile, King Parikshit, in a fit of rage, deeply repented for his action against the meditating Sheikh Sami. Upon learning of his being bitten by the serpent Takchak, he handed over his kingdom to his son Janmejay and began awaiting the arrival of the serpent Takchak, performing penance on the river bank. During this time, numerous sage and saints narrated religious stories to him, which is compiled in the Srimad Bhagavad. Despite this, the serpent in its tiny form stuck into a flower, shattered King Parikshit's entire security system and beat him, resulting in his death. Shocked by the death of his father, King Parikshit, King Janmejay resolved to perform the Sarpasatra Yajna, a ritual to destroy not only Takshak but all the serpents in the world. The sacrifice of snakes ensured their extinction. Sheikh Utang took the responsibility of conducting the Sarpasatra Yajna called by King Janmejay because at one time Takshak Nag had troubled him a lot. The offering of Sarp Satra Yajna started from small sized snakes to huge snakes, and from newborn to adult snakes come from all the world and started sacrificing their lives by becoming an offering of Sarp Satra Yajna being conducted under the supervision of Sheikh Utang. Even in spite of getting assurance in Indra's court when Takshak Nag living in Indra's court was forced to come along with Indra to become the offering of the Sarpasatra Yajna, then Indra also left him. Even Vasuki Nag started fleeing the danger of losing his life. Although Vasuki Nag himself might have survived the Sarpasatra Yajna due to his proximity to Lord Shiva, he was unable to save even his descendants from becoming victims of the Sarpasatra Yajna conducted by King Janmejay. He then consulted Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma assured him that this Sarpasatra Yajna conducted by Janmejay would only destroy evil-natured snakes while protecting those with good intention. Brahma told Vasukinag that if a sage named Jaratkaru married a woman with the same name, only the son born to them could stop the ongoing destruction of snakes. Hearing this from Lord Brahma, Vasuki Nag persuaded his sister, also named Jaratkaru, to marry Sheikh Jaratkaru. The divine union, says that consecration with knowledge and meditation, agreed to enter into the bond of marriage. He married Jaratkaru, the sister of Vasuki Nag. After this, he left his son Sheikh Astik while still in his mother's womb and went back to forest to pursue knowledge and meditation. After his birth, Sheikh Astik quickly made a name for himself and his knowledge and austerity. One day Vasukinag went to visit his sister Jaratkaru and told her about the danger of the complete destruction of snakes due to the Sarpasatra Yajna being conducted by Janmejay under the supervision of Sheikh Utanka. He also said that only your son Sheikh Astik was capable of stopping this Sarpasatra Yajna. By then Sheikh Astik also arrived there. Then his mother Jaratkaru, sister of Vasukinag, told her son Sheikh Astik that your maternal uncle has come here to resolve a crisis. You should be his helper. Hearing from his maternal uncle Vasukinag that the snakes were completely destroyed by the Sarpasatra Yajna being conducted under the supervision of Sheikh Utanka called by King Janmejay, and obeying his mother's command to stop it and help his maternal uncle, Sag Astik arrived at the site of the Sarpasatra Yajna being conducted by Janmejaya under the supervision of Sag Utanka. Although Sag Astik possessed the ability to stop the Sarpasatra Yajna on his own, he refused to do so and did not speak against the Sarpasatra Yajna to King Janmejaya, Sag Utanka, and the other priests who had come to honor him. As he was leaving, King Janmejaya requested Sag Astik not to leave the yajna without asking for anything from him. After King Janmejaya repeatedly requested for something, Astik Muni showed King Janmejaya the unconscious Takshak snake flying through the sky, forced to become the offering of the Sarpasatra Yajna, and said, "If you can save its life, I will be happy." He then asked Takshaka to stop there, due to which Takshaka became still there. King Janmejaya was now in a dilemma to save Takshak snake, whose life he had organized the Sarpasatra Yajna to kill. His life could only be saved if the Sarpasatra Yajna was stopped right there. King Janmejaya then asked Seg Utanka and the priest to stop the Sarpasatra Yajna right there. King Janmejaya's interruption of the Sarpasatra Yajna would have deprived him of the virtuous benefits of the Yajna. However, Seg Astik declared that the same rewards he would have received upon completion of the Yajna would be reaped by him despite the interruption. On the other hand, Seg Astik extracted a promise from all the snakes that they would no longer kill anyone without reason. The snakes then pledged to do the same. To force the snakes to adhere to this promise, Seg Astik told them that if he mentioned the incident of King Janmejaya performing the Sarpasatra Yajna after King Parikshit's death due to a bite by a cobra Takshak, and how he prayed for the yajna to be stopped and saved the life of the remaining snakes, any snakes bent on biting someone would flee, or its hood would be torn into 100 pieces. The mantra to avoid snake's bite is Sarpa Sarp Bhadram Te Gach Sarp Mahavisa Janmajayasya Yagyante Astika Vachanam Asmara.